that muscle flexed here and try to get it going. Computer, what was it, science? Or I forget what he said. No, it's not for me anymore. There was one time I thought it could have been because I had a love for computers and off and on throughout my life, but it's nothing compared to these computer people. And now it's too far away from me. But what I would do is I would hire a computer guy like you got, if possible. And I think anything's possible. Then I'd hire him, and I would tell him if this works out, I'm gonna need you for the long haul. I might employ you for a series of years. I might even, you know what I mean? I think that's what a lot of people should do. And be like, I don't even care if you follow me on the internet and get my personal business, but there's going to be a blacklist or what's the word? A blackmail policy in the clause you signed. But to some degree, you could follow what I'm doing, but your number one objective is to beat down the enemies, scare them away from what I'm doing, protect the homestead, hold the fort down. And it shouldn't be hard because that's what computer guys like, and they could see that shit a mile away. They'll be like, what's this activity coming in over here? And let me knock it the fuck down. And he might have the ability to take it even further, and if something persists, to really knock someone the fuck out of there. It's an easy job for a dude like that. And he doesn't have to be on it. There'll be certain times where he'll have to have full attention and be on there 24/7. But once he starts knocking motherfuckers off the internet, it's an easy job. He just sits back and checks the logs or whatever he does, checks this, checks that, checks the traffic, does basic sleuthing and finds out who motherfucker is. He's probably got other friends on the internet that he could employ their help. Yeah, I'd like to get back to a place where I enjoy computers. I think they've been used for the wrong shit for too long. Should have ethics. You should be like, enough is enough. I'm not going to sacrifice my integrity and my morals just to accept money. I'll do it for a little while, but I wouldn't have my computer guy doing anything that I wouldn't do. I don't really care about other people. Go bother this person. There might be, my computer guy should know who to bother. And he is moral, and he doesn't care about my private life. He made that decision when he took the job. He's like, I can spy on anybody's life. I'm not going to spy on my client, in the wrong way. My computer guy will be great, and he won't want to leave. I'll always have his money, and he'll always be satisfied with that because he wants to live on Easy Street like I do. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, I think I'm smart enough for it, but I don't think I have enough heart at this point for it. If I had to go to a class, or something, I kind of gave up on it. Oh, excuse me. Wherever I'm going, I think they got their own fucking computer grid, to be honest with you. It's like he said, it's the outside looking in, where it's just like a big circle, a big radius, and nobody can, or like a bubble that nobody can penetrate. Which is just the best way to do it. I doubt it's as miserable as everybody says it is. It's probably very comfortable to go on a computer for certain people that are in that circle of protection. That's that circle, They probably enjoy computers. They're like, okay, well, I'm not worried about it. I got a computer guy. I think that's how computer people make their job title more important than it is, by doing unethical shit and making people need them, which is okay. You got to stay relevant in your profession, and everybody uses propaganda. I don't need to deal with it though. I don't want to hear it anymore. There's nothing left to say to me. You know? A computer guy is probably like me. He probably wants to just get his job done efficiently and get it done well without too much energy whatsoever, and really kind of shirk off and do his own thing while he's working, which is what a computer guy can do. He can look at 10 different things at once in 10 minutes. He can look at a whole spread of shit and be like, oh, looks good. Let me go back to playing a game. Let me go back to doing this. It's just like a security guard would, but it's much funner. You know? At least, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. Because, yeah, there's a lot of similarities between me and a computer guy. He doesn't like being challenged. If someone fucks up his circle or, his little system, whatever he's got, he's going to be pissed and he's going to start breaking heads. I've been doing this shit too long to hear any kind of nonsense. I just don't want to hear it. I'm at the perfect place in my mind where others are going to need someone who thinks like me. Yeah. I told you, if I had Donald Trump money, I don't know if he was bullshitting or what, but it was a cool idea. He's thinking about starting his own platform or community or computer group or service, which would be kind of awesome because it seems kind of genius to me because you're talking about assembling a group of people that all support the same cause. What would their conduct be like? I imagine it would be good. You don't want to act up in your political party on the computer. You can all get together. You know what I mean? I mean, that to me just sounded like genius to me. What do I know? It might not work at all, but at least it encourages a community attitude where it's like, I'm not going after other users because this other user's in my group. And if you do, you might get kicked the fuck out. And there might be further penalizations and shit if you want to act up. I would like to do that. There should be there's something like that should be done. There should be like JewNet, where all the Jews go, and really for the most part they all, they're all gonna get along with one another because you're bound by this thing, politics or religion. You don't want to act up. That's like acting up at temple or acting up at church. What are you doing, man? You can't act up here. You could still have fun. You could still have a world of fun. All you gotta do is act like a civilized fucking human being. Welcome to JewNet. Or whatever. But the computers are making me sick at this point. It turns my stomach sometimes that computer operators would allow some of this shit and why you would allow it and why they feel as if they can do it. I don't care if it's fake or not. We all learned a great lesson in fucking hate here.